Two traffic police officers hid under a billboard. They planned to wait for their performance to come. Finally, they waited for a truck speeding by, but the radar showed it was only going 97 miles per hour. The truck wasn't speeding, seeing that they wouldn't meet their performance target and would be punished. Young Officer John was very disappointed, but Jack said not to worry, because whether the driver was speeding or not in this remote area was up to him. John immediately understood. They immediately turned on the siren and chased after the truck. When the driver saw a police car chasing him, he instinctively took out a knife to be prepared. Mick intended to shake them off quickly, but in the end he was forced to stop by the police car. Mick rolled down the window and greeted them warmly, but at that moment the traffic officers told him to get out of the car. Reluctantly, Mick got out to be checked. At that moment John arrived at the back of the truck. He saw that the truck was filled with freshly slaughtered pork. John almost threw up. It turned out Mick was a butcher.
Can you read?
Mick was immediately puzzled, because he was sure he hadn't been driving 100 miles per hour.
You think I'm talking shit?
Mick realized the two traffic officers were framing him, so he turned to leave. Seeing that Mick wasn't cooperating, Jack quickly signaled to John to issue a fine. This confused Mick, but at that moment John looked at him with disdain, because in this area Jack was the boss. Seeing this, Mick had no choice but to return to the car to get his driver's license. When Mick opened the car door, he heard the two behind him mocking him. Mick instinctively reached for the knife, but in the end he stopped himself. He handed his driver's license to Jack. Jack realized Mick was from out of town and became even bolder. Jack directly handed the driver's license to John to issue a fine. Mick quickly played the weak card, saying his wife and kids were waiting for him to return home, but this only brought more humiliation.
This plus a speeding ticket. It's in order to take this car off the road. For good. Now you take this piece of shit back to town, and then you get the fuck back where you came from.
As John handed over the fine, Mick had no choice but to smile and accept the ticket.
You have a nice day.
Before leaving, Jack told him to drive carefully next time. John also threw him a flirtatious glance. However, just as the two were walking away, Mick's expression suddenly changed. He turned to look at the sniper rifle in his car. At that moment, the two traffic officers were still immersed in the previous scene.